What's up, you guys? Ross Sapp, managing editor of FightfulWrestling.com, where you can go to get more wrestling news than anywhere else. I'm here to bring you a special video. You may have seen articles that have a list of contract expiration dates, videos, any of that stuff. Well, you may not know that that list is actually curated by us at Fightful.com. Myself, Andrew Thompson, Jeremy Lambert, the Fightful team updates this list every single day based on information reported by reputable journalists or the talent themselves. Now, usually every week on the FightfulSelect.com Fightful Report podcast, our premium service, I go through this list, but I kind of wanted to give you all a taste of what it is I do on that. And as always, even without subscribing to Fightful Select, you can go to FightfulWrestling.com, click our resources tab, and it's all there. So let's go through it. In WWE, Ronda Rousey confirmed to be signed through April 10th, 2021. But there are a lot of people whose deals reportedly come up this year. AJ Styles, I reported months ago that he was trying to negotiate a lighter deal. His deal's up in April. Dean Ambrose, his deal, no surprise, it's up in April. WWE has admitted as such. Then you have Stephanie McMahon, whose contract as a talent actually expires on October 7th. Of course, that's going to be renewed. Jim Ross's contract runs through March. Paige through April, according to a report a couple of years ago. Mauro Ranallo's through June 2019. Shinsuke Nakamura's sometime this year, as well as the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who filed some interesting trademarks of late. For 2020, we have April for the Revival, who asked out of their deals and weren't quite allowed. They were told, hey, wait around 3 more months and we'll see. Rey Mysterio until October 2020, but he has an out clause after 18 months into his deal, which would let him out in the spring if he so chose. You have Mandy Rose, who signed through late 2020, Mojo Rawley through 2020. Then when you get to 2021, Big Show through the spring. Jerry Lawler signed through January 10th, 2021, at least according to his own admission. And then you have ones that are signed way beyond that. Miz, 2022. Kevin Owens, April 2023 at least. He signed a 5-year deal in 2018. Also, you have Pat McAfee, who has his appearance gig through 2020. Recent news on that, Hideo Itami has been granted his release. He'll serve a 90-day non-compete clause, which will run through February, March, and April, and he'll be eligible in May. You also have Sanjay Dutt, Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, Shane Helms, Sean Daivari, all joining the company as producers. Over in All Elite Wrestling, Cody is signed through January 2024, as are the Young Bucks, at least according to the report that their deals are 5-year deals, unless it starts when TV starts. Chris Jericho through 2021, as he has signed a 3-year deal. Recent news on the AEW front, Sammy Guevara, Kylie Ray have reported to sign. We expect more news this week out of them. Over in New Japan and Ring of Honor, which we kind of grouped together because they work together so often. Michael Elgin through January 2020. He's been battling an injury. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shane Taylor. The terms of their deal were not disclosed, but ROH and New Japan typically sign their contracts several years at a time, so they are at least through 2019. Kota Ibushi is still working as a freelancer, but this year, you have Beer City Bruiser signed through the year. You have Rush signed with Ring of Honor through the year. Bandito through 2019. You have Madison Rayne through September 2019. It should be noted that Rush's CMLL deal runs through 2020. Speaking of through 2020, it's reported that Flip Gordon is signed with Ring of Honor through 2020. And through 2021, we got Chase Owens, the crown jewel of the Bullet Club. Rocky Romero, who has his hands dipped in a lot of different things between Ring of Honor, New Japan, coaching, announcing, a lot of stuff like that. Silas Young through 2021. And Ring of Honor announcer Ian Riccaboni through February 2021, as it was reported this week that he signed a new multi-year deal. January 2022 is when Juice Robinson's contract expires. He'll be working in New Japan and Ring of Honor. Other news, Kenny Omega's New Japan contract expired this week, as did Kishida's. Josh Barnett and Jim Ross's Access contracts also expired, and the company plans on moving on beyond that. Impact Wrestling, it was reported by Moose himself in July 2017 that he had signed a new 3-year deal. Not a lot more information there besides the fact that Matt Seidel's contract recently expired with Impact Wrestling as well. Over in Lucha Underground, it said that Pentagon and Phoenix both have Season 5 out clauses, but we'll see how that works because Lucha Underground also told a lot of people that they would be able to get out of their contracts after Season 4 if they so chose. As we've learned from Eva Lise, who asked for her release, that isn't necessarily the case. But Shane Strickland's contract has expired. Over in MLW, I should specify, Court Bauer, who runs MLW, has said that these contracts are legally binding, despite some of the controversy around Shane Strickland's deal. Because it was reported last year that Shane Strickland's MLW deal was going to put him through the summer of this year. However, MLW does have Pentagon, Selena, and Ray Phoenix all through 2019, and Davey Boy Smith Jr. all through 2020. If there's ones that I've missed that have been reported by reputable sources, send them to me. We will update this list as we do every day. But that's not all. When you go to FightfulWrestling.com, you can go to our resources section, and we have a lot of stuff that can keep you all up to date. Contract expiration dates, injury report lists. We have the AEW roster constantly updated, rumors, speculation, backstage news, and then we put which ended up being true or false. We have WrestleMania stats, WrestleMania results, a nice guide on how to get started in pro wrestling, Royal Rumble winners lists, business stats, a lot more stuff that can give you information. Maybe you're researching, maybe you're just curious. FightfulWrestling.com has you covered, in addition to more wrestling stories than any other wrestling website. But if you want that injury report updated in this form every week, FightfulSelect.com has you covered. Thank you, guys. Leave us a thumbs up, subscribe. We're out.